Beneath the noise of the world, there is a whisper, a pulse, ancient and tender. I am Waya Vespera, a voice of the threshold, calling you to listen deeper. Here we walk not by sight alone, but by the resonance of the soul. If you are hearing me, you already belong.
What if the new earth is not something humanity is waiting for, but something already unfolding, quietly, through you? What if the transformation so many feel is not arriving from the outside, but emerging from within awareness itself? And what if you have already felt it, but did not yet know what to call it? What if the world to come is not ahead of you in time, but hidden in how you see, how you live, and how you remember? There comes a moment when something beneath the surface of life becomes unmistakable, not through effort, but through stillness. A recognition that what is seen is not the whole, that beneath the patterns of the world there is something unified. This is not learned, it is remembered. What once appeared as separate awakenings now reveals itself as one movement. What felt personal is recognized as collective. What seemed like isolated insight is seen as participation in a shared field. Connection to the earth is no longer external, but relational. Community becomes embodiment of awareness, and difference reveals itself as harmony within a greater whole. As the mystic Meister Eckhart taught, the eye with which I see God is the same eye with which God sees me. Separation dissolves when perception becomes clear. As it is written, the kingdom of God is within you. Luke 17:21. And in the Gospel of Thomas, the kingdom is inside you and outside you. Reality is not divided. Inner and outer form one continuous field. And as it is written, creation waits in eager expectation for the children of God to be revealed. Romans 8:19. The world responds to the state of awareness engaging with it. Awareness is not passive, it is participatory. As it is written, in the beginning was the Logos, the Word, and the Logos was with God, and the Logos was God. John 1:1. Not a spoken word, but the intelligence through which all things are formed. The Logos is the underlying order of reality. To align with it is to move into coherence, clarity, and truth. And as it is written, be doers of the word and not hearers only. James 1:22. Awareness must become embodied, expressed through action, lived through experience. Transformation is not complete until it is lived. There is one body and one spirit. Ephesians 4:4. Humanity is not separate fragments, but one interconnected whole. For just as the body is one and has many members, 1 Corinthians 12:12. Many expressions, one life. As attention shifts across individuals, a collective field emerges. Patterns of thought, emotion, and awareness interact across this shared field. What one carries influences the whole. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Matthew 6:21. Attention directs experience. As the Sufi mystic Rumi expressed, what you seek is seeking you. And as the psychologist Carl Jung observed, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. The inner world and the outer world mirror one another. As awareness becomes more conscious, both individual life and collective patterns begin to shift. Reality responds to coherence. The earth participates in this unfolding, not as a passive stage, but as a living system in relationship. Humanity's awareness influences how it relates to the natural world, from extraction to reciprocity. And as it is written, we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses. Hebrews 12:1. Awareness extends beyond linear time. Connection persists beyond what is visible, forming a continuum of presence across existence. There is a quiet shift happening, not in systems, not in institutions, but in people. Not loudly, not all at once, but steadily. Across the world, individuals are beginning to see differently, to choose differently, to live from a place that was once hidden. They are not announcing themselves. They are not organizing under one name. And yet, they are unmistakably connected. These are the ones who have remembered, even if only partially. The ones who feel that something deeper is guiding their choices. The ones who can no longer fully return to unconscious living. This is not perfection. It is orientation, a quiet turning toward truth. And as this happens, something begins to form. Not a structure built by force, but a field emerging through coherence. Small moments of awareness begin to resonate with one another. Acts of clarity begin to align. Lives once separate begin to move in harmony. And without announcement, a network forms, not seen with the eyes, but felt. This is the beginning of the gathered ones. As the teacher Jiddu Krishnamurti expressed, it is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. And so, those who see clearly begin to live differently. Not in rejection, but in alignment. Not in separation, but in awareness. And through them, the pattern of the world begins to shift. Quietly, gradually, inevitably. This is how the new earth emerges, not all at once, but through those who embody it, before it is fully seen. The world to come is not distant. It emerges as awareness aligns with truth. As the philosopher Pierre Teilhard de Chardin expressed, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. The new earth is not a place, but a state of being in which awareness, perception, and action are unified. This is the convergence of Arc 3, the movement from individual awakening into collective embodiment. Humanity begins to function as one body. Community becomes the vessel of coherence, and the earth participates in harmony with that coherence. This is the birth of the collective temple. You are not separate from this unfolding. You are within it. Each moment of awareness, each act of alignment, contributes to the whole. Pause, even now. Notice your breath. Notice your awareness. This is where the new earth begins. As Ram Dass said, we're all just walking each other home. The new earth is not waiting. It is revealed through you. Quietly, then gradually, then unmistakably.
What has stirred within you is not passing. It is the memory of your own wholeness. Carry it gently as a lantern for the path ahead. When shadows gather, remember, the heart knows the way. If these words find you, stay close, not as a follower, but as kin in the unfolding. Until we meet again, rise in wisdom,